Hi guys, oh let me fix my lights. There we go. Hi everyone, I'm Jenna with Brown Dog Craft Company. I'm coming to you live from Hudson, Wisconsin today. We are here for the Let's Craft card class for February. So let me get signed in and set up here. As you're joining, say hello in the chat and let me know where you're joining from. And I'm going to pull my stamp sets here. So today's class, we're going to make 3 cards using 3 different stamp sets. Let me get my comments going here. Hi, Nancy. You're welcome. I'm glad you were able to find it. Hi, Angelique. All right. So, okay. All right. So, I didn't have a chance to pull my stamp sets, so let me pull the stamp sets here. All right, the 3 cards we're making today, we're going to be using Layering Leaves, which this is from the annual catalog, and it goes with a punch. Hi, Marcia. It goes with a punch, so it's the bow punch and the Layering Leaves, so they go together. They're from the annual catalog. The other kit that we're using is Painted Lavender and Perennial Postage. I have those here, if I can get them. So Perennial, this is Painted Lavender, and then for Perennial Postage, I think, we do use a sentiment, I think, from there. Okay, those are here. Okay, so really pretty sentiments on this one. Okay, and then the third card uses Trusty Tools. So let me grab that one. This one has the celebration paper that coordinates with it. And the dies cut out a lot of stuff on this one. It's really cute. Cuts out a ton of stuff on this one. So, hello from Arcadia. Hi, Jennifer. So those are the 3 sets we're using today. And I'll show you the cards we're going to use. Marcia says, I love that set. Isn't it fun? I'll show you the cards we're going to make, but I was designing over the weekend, and I thought maybe you might want to see some of those cards for classes that are coming up. So let me show you. Hi, Vicki from Arizona. Let me show you the cards for next week and the following week. So I've got, next week is the monthly subscription class. So the monthly subscription class, if you want to know more about it, I always suggest watching, Vicky says I have it, but I haven't used it yet. The Trusty Tools, or I always suggest watching my showcase video that I do at the end of the month. I go over the monthly class and how it works and how to sign up, but basically it's a monthly subscription, and if you do the monthly subscription and sign up for a 6-month subscription, it's $45 per month, and you make 9 cards. So that's next week. Let me flip the camera, get myself in the corner. So these are the cards for next week for the monthly subscription class. So you would get a lot in this kit. You get enough to make 9 cards. All the envelopes, you get a whole brand new roll of ribbon and a whole pack of embellishments. So it uses, the name of the set is eluding me. What does this use? Lovely and Sweet and Notes of Nature. That's what it uses. Hi, Patty. Welcome. Oh, and Milo's here. He decided to go lay down in his other bed. So he's over there. But as usual, he'll make a cameo at the end of the live for those of you who want to stick around and see him. Okay, and then this is the second one. So you'll make 3 of these. So these are from the designer series paper. They're really pretty elegant cards. And then this is the third one. So you don't need to have the dies. You could fuss these out. These are cut out with the dies, but you don't need them. You could definitely fussy cut them out. So, and any floral stamp would work good for these. Patty, yours is in the mail. So it's been dropped off. It's been deposited at the post office. So your card kit is on its way. Okay, and then the last class, Patty says, hi, Milo. The last class of the month is the Fun Fold class. So this month for February, it features Playing in the Rain, which is an annual bundle or an annual catalog stamp and die set. Okay, so don't mind my card. It got a little squish there in the corner, but here's the first one. I don't know what you call this fold, but really cute. And then here's this second one. Okay, cute little bunny. Oh, Patty, good. Good, good. And then here's the third one. So this one's kind of like a double, I don't know what you call that. A W? A double something? It's not really a Z. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what you call it. But so that's for the end of February. Okay. And do you guys want to see what's coming up? I have the first 2 classes for March designs. So let me know if you want a sneak peek. I can show you those. They use, let's see, the first class in February, or March. The first class in March is the bundle class, and that's going to use, where are the cards? Are the dies in yet? Oh, the Trusty Tools dies? I don't know, let's look. Trusty Tools. The Trusty Tools dies are in. Is there another die set? Oh, the dies for the lavender. I don't think so. I think it's next week. Yeah, let me look and see when they come back. 51 in Texas. That's cold for Texas, isn't it, Marcia? Oh, it's called a step card. Vicky says just a cute card. You guys are funny. A step card. Okay, I'm going to call it a step card from now. Okay, let's see when the lavender dies are coming back in. The week of March 4th, they come back. Okay, week of March 4th for those. So a couple weeks yet, unfortunately. But they are coming. They're coming back. So, okay, so the first class in March is the bundle class, and that's going to be using Ice Cream Swirl. And it's 4 cards. Whoops, I took part of my card kit out. It's 4 cards. Christina says, hello, sorry I'm late. It's snowing in Ohio. Oh, Christina, I think it's coming here too. So it's going to be like 42 tomorrow, and it's going to rain in the afternoon. And as of right now, it says 1 to 3 inches of snow tomorrow night, so Wednesday night. But you know what? I'm only going to believe it when I see it, because we have 0 snow. So Christina, I bet you're getting like just the edge of that storm that's like hitting the east like crazy right now. Like, have you guys seen the weather on the East Coast right now? It's like snow central. Oh, thanks, Marcia. They're Valentine's Day nails. Hi, Becky. Thanks for sharing. Okay, so some of you might have already seen these. I think I showed them last time. So this is going to be one of the cards for the ice cream bundle set. And this will be the back that'll be glued on at some point. I just haven't glued it on yet. Okay, so kind of like a fun, like a mini card. It does fit in a regular A2 envelope. So it's a standard size card, just a lot smaller, I guess. Okay, and then here's the second one. Oh, yes, thank you, Marcia. Thumbs up. Here's the second one. Okay, so you'll get all the parts and pieces to make these cards. If you purchase this card kit, it's $25 for the card kit, and that's completely shipped to you. You just need your own stamps and dies. And if you don't have these, I'm sure there's others you can use. Normally I make a list of everything that I think you could use as a substitute, and then during my showcase video toward the end of February, I will show you those. And here's the 4th card. And yes, I know you'd have to cut these off, but they're so cute. I'm not cutting them off till I mail them. So, okay, so those are the 4 for the ice cream bundle. Becky says, we've had rain here for 3 days. Woke up to just a slight dusting of snow, but it's gone now. Yeah. Love the color choices. Thanks, Pat. Okay, so that's the bundle class for March. And then I have the Let's Craft card class. So this class, but for March, done. And that's going to feature, what is this one called? Excellent Eggs. Okay. So all this will come die cut for you. Oh, Christina says we're getting the edge. Thank God it's not a lot. Yeah, I know, right? Thanks. Okay, so you'll get all this die cut for you. You'll need some sort of stamp set or some little critter to stamp if you don't have this stamp set. This one uses blueberry something. Blueberry bushel? Is that it? Blueberry bunches, and uses blueberry bushel cardstock. Okay, those are the perennial postage dies, so you'll get that all die cut for you, and you'll get this front piece as one piece of white cardstock, and we'll stamp and then color and then cut. So we'll go through how to cut the white piece to put on the Granny Apple Green pieces. And then this one uses, I just don't know the names of these stamp sets yet. Everyday Details. Okay, so that's, it uses some of the Light and Airy, Flight and Airy, the Celebration DSP, and that's the new ribbon from the Latte Suite. And then the dies here. Marcia, you love the cold. Well, 51 is good then, right? Okay, so I just wanted to show you those since I have them. I'll show them in further detail on the showcase. And let's get started, okay? Let me put these away quick. Give me 1 second. And I'm still working on the other 2 classes for March. They use, the Fun Fold is Hooray for Surprises, and the monthly subscription is Lavender. Would I be able to buy the plane in the rain? Absolutely. Oh, Christina says I have to go. I'll catch up on the replay. Okay, yeah. Watch the replay, Christina. It was nice to see you. Marcia, yes, you can. It's $25. If you want to send me an email, you're welcome. If you want to send me an email, we can coordinate that. Okay. Good boy, Milo. Okay, guys, what card should we start with? These are the cards we're making tonight. Oh, I don't even have my card kits. You marinate over those while I get my card kits. Okay. Good boy, Milo. Milo's laying under the desk here now, and he's snuggling, like he's got a big stuffed animal. It's like a deer, and he's snuggling with it. Okay, so if you didn't have all of these sets, you could use some of these sets. Okay, get that to focus. And let's get going. Let's see. Let's make, on my card kit, I have the red one first. So let's make this one. So when you get a card kit, everything will come in an envelope. So all the pieces you need to make whatever card will be in the envelope. Mine, I don't do that. I just shove them in the box here for me to use later. But here's what you'll have in your card kit. Okay, so you'll have a piece of real red cardstock. And, let's pull our inks. So for this, we're going to need Flirty Flamingo and Real Red. So let's get those. Okay, so Flirty Flamingo. It's blurry. My internet says it's good here. Let me know if it fixed itself, Becky. Maybe it was just a blip of blurriness. Okay, so Flirty Flamingo and Real Red are the ink colors that we're going to use. When you open up your Real Red cardstock, you'll get a top folding Real Red card base. And you're going to have a Real Red double bow. So I tie these on my bow maker for you. So you're going to have a double bow, not just a single bow. They're super cute. I love this little bow. From Gold cardstock, this is from the Painted Lavenders dies. and I don't really know what they are. I think they're just lavender, but I don't really know much about lavender. So, but I think it's lavender. Okay, and then from Vellum, you'll have one of these, and this is like a little branch. Okay, it's better now? Good, okay. And you're gonna have one little brushed brass butterfly, so it's real little, so set that aside somewhere where you're not gonna lose it. You'll have a scrap of white to do your stamping. We're gonna stamp a couple things. Oh, I'm glad it's good, Nancy. Sometimes, you know, technology, it just doesn't go our way. Okay, you're gonna have a little white perennial postage sentiment strip here, and then this is using the Simply Adored paper, and you might have this pattern or you might have one that looks slightly different. It's still little gold flowers, they just look a little bit different than this. So you'll have one of the two gold foiled cardstocks here, and this is cut with the largest perennial postage die. So it's not quite a card front, it's like 4 by, so it's 3 3/4 by 5, and that's the largest one in there. Okay, so this is gonna go like this, and this is gonna go like this. You're gonna have a Flirty Flamingo mat for the front and a white piece for your inside. Okay, so what I always say is start off by burnishing your card. Get your score nice and burnished. And I like to start with stamping, and we do have a little bit of die cutting in this one. So let's stamp our images that we're gonna die cut. So let's pull out the stamp set, and I'm gonna pull out Painted Lavender. And now if you have this, you could use any of these images and then die cut them out. I used this one here, and we're gonna stamp that in Flirty Flamingo. And then we're gonna stamp both of our butterflies. There's 2 butterflies. They do come on one little stamp, which is really nice for when you're die cutting them out. And then a lot of these are layering. So like this can go on this, and this can go on, well, I guess I don't know if that goes on anything. Maybe this can go on that too. I don't know. And then this is really pretty. I like this stamp too. It's a really pretty set. There's no sentiments in here though. So that's where we're going to pull in the sentiments from perennial postage. Okay, so let's stamp our butterflies on our white piece of cardstock in Real Red. Right here. Okay, and then in, I'm going to leave my Real Red open. In Flirty Flamingo, we'll stamp our whatever floral image you chose. Now, I know these are non-traditional colors for lavender, right? I know they're not going to be this color in nature, but it's Valentine's Day tomorrow, and I thought that we needed to have some pink cards tonight. So, the cards that I do for the monthly subscription class in March will be mostly lavender. I think I might do one blue, but the rest will be purple. Okay. Okay. And then let's stamp our sentiment on our little white label. So get out your little white label, and on the sample I stamped Sending Love and Best Wishes, which I like, but I think I might see if one of these other ones fits. I mean, You Mean the World to Me is probably too big. You Mean the World to Me. Where is it? You're Simply Marvelous. You Mean the World to Me. It might be too big. I think I might try it. So, okay, Sending Love and Best Wishes fits great. Okay, so if you want to stamp that, I know that fits perfect. I'm going to live on the edge here. Let me find a black. And I'm going to stamp it. I'm going to try this one. So I'm going to put it on my block, and I'm actually going to stamp on my glass mat here to see if this stamps straight. So I'm going to line it up according to how my glass mat is. It stamps a little crooked. I gotta bring that right side down some. These aren't photopolymer. That's the good thing is they stamp really well. The bad thing is you can't see. And don't rock your stamps when you have red rubber, especially because you'll get a halo. Okay, all right. You Mean the World to Me fits sort of okay. All right, so if you want to do You Mean the World to Me, maybe move the Y up. It fits perfect left to right. It's just a little tight top to bottom. But I think if you, oh, stamp on the back. That was a great idea, Becky. I could have stamped on the back to see if it fit. Great idea. It fits all right. Okay, and that's all the stamping for this. Oh, I gotta clean that up. Let me get some water. That's all the stamping, but we are gonna pull out our Flirty Flamingo ink and our paintbrush, and we are going to stamp, or we're gonna ink splatter on this Flirty Flamingo piece. So let me find my paintbrush. I think it's in the sink. Let me go grab it. Stay, Mano. All right, it was in the sink and full of blue ink. So, when I do splatter, I actually like to, this is just like a clear box, right? Like a plastic box. I like to put my cardstock in there because ink splatter literally goes everywhere. It gets on everything that's white and everything else. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Flirty Flamingo and I'm going to put a little smoosh of it right here on my glass mat. Okay, and then I'm going to add some water. And then I'm going to take my paintbrush and swoosh it around in that Flirty Flamingo and pick up the color. Now, I only need to be focused on the outside edges of this because the rest of it's going to be covered. So I'm just going to take anything and tap the color onto the cardstock. And it's tone on tone, so it doesn't show up. It's not super drastic. And don't be afraid to add some more ink if you need to. Okay. Or some more water, whatever. You might have to play around with the consistency to see what you need to make it splatter nicely. You could also use the re-inker. You wouldn't need to use the stamp pad. You could use the re-inker. And I'll show you a little closer up. I know this probably looks like I'm doing nothing. Okay, I'm gonna get some more ink over here on this side. All right. So this little box doesn't keep all the ink in it, but it does help contain it a little. I do see I'm getting ink all over something over here, but that's okay. All right, so now we're just gonna let this dry. So can you see a little more close up? So it's very subtle. It just gives our background a little bit of texture. Okay, so I don't clean my splatter box out very often. I just let whatever's in it dry normally, and that works for me. So, all right, let me wipe all this up. Okay. So while we let that dry, let's do some die cutting. Let's find the dies for Painted Lavender. And I need the butterflies and this one. So I'll line this up. Sorry, I'm trying not to get my head in the view, but sometimes to line up dies, it's impossible to do it without putting your head right over the top of it. So these butterflies, they stamp together and you die cut them together, which I think is genius. All right, so these are die cut. Oops, I lost the butterfly. One of my butterflies is over there. It's still on my die cut plate. So there's one butterfly. And here's our flowers, or whatever these are. Lavender? Flowers? I don't really know. All right. Put these back in here. So, these are really pretty. The dies come with things that you can just die cut out too. I'm really excited to make cards for the monthly subscription class next month with this. And the DSP is really pretty. It uses pretty much every purple color in the catalog, which is fun. Like it uses Gorgeous Grape, which I don't design with Gorgeous Grape very often. So, all right, let's see what's on the inside. So I did You're Simply Marvelous in red and the butterflies in pink. So let me clean off my butterflies because currently our butterflies are red. Just gonna spray some stamp cleaner on my rag here. Okay, so those will be pink. And then let's get a different sentiment. So you mean the world to me. Maybe I'll do like a get well card. I know you will get through this. So I know you will get through this in red. That's cute. And in Flirty Flamingo, we'll do the butterflies. There. It's cute for the inside. Oh no, look, I got a bunch of red ink on it. Hopefully you didn't get red ink on yours. That's all right. All right, so I think that's it for stamping. And we can start assembling. I know you will get through this. This one. Okay. Such a pretty stamp set. All right, so I'm going to glue this to the inside of my card. Okay. All right, that's cute if it didn't have a big white or a big red red mark on it. Okay, and then this gets glued down. And then, oh, I have to go get them, but I'll show you what I'm going to use for the DSP on the front. So you could use any foam tape. We're going to pop this up onto here instead of gluing it flat. Well, you could glue it flat, but I'm going to pop it up using my foam sheets. So these are the foam sheets, and they come in, oh, there might be a piece of, or there might be like 4 or 5 in here, and they're bigger than like the card front. So what I like to do is take a pair of wand scissors, and I cut them into 4 pieces. So then I use them on 2 different cards. So like I would flip this, and I feel like this, if you cut it, and you can get perfectly 2 card fronts used up with it. So, okay. And then you don't have to do all those little dimensionals all over the back of here. So, I think this is up, although the hearts go that way on this one. That's okay. I'm gonna do that in the center here. Okay. All right, now we are going to pop up our little sentiment here. So this I will use just regularly dimensionals. Okay, and that's going to go in the bottom right corner of this piece of DSP. So maybe like 1/4 of an inch from the bottom and 1/4 of an inch from the right. Okay, then this whole thing, I'm going to pop it up. So this card has a ton of dimension. You could glue any parts of these down so that they have less dimension. Okay. And this is going to go toward the bottom right of our card also. So maybe about here. Okay. Marcia says, yes, I need that sentiment. You mean the world to me. Yeah, it's a... What was the name of the stamp set you use for your sentiment? It's perennial postage here. If you don't have that, you really could use, I mean, there's so many sets you could use, so many sentiments. I'd say probably most of your floral stamp sets are going to have a sentiment that you would probably like. If you have like heartfelt hexagon or heartfelt hellos, I think those would be pretty in here. What else would be pretty? Maybe Circle Sains has some pretty fonts. The Daisy, Cheerful Daisies. If you have Charming Sentiments, there's a lot of sentiments in there. Biggest Wishes, you could do a big hello maybe. That might fit on there. I think you have a lot of options. All right, now we're going to start tucking. We're going to tuck all these little pieces behind right here. And then we're going to cover it with a bow. So a couple of things. You can either use glue dots or you can use a small amount of liquid glue. Whichever one you are more comfortable with. So I don't know which one I really like better. Let me try glue dots. So I'm going to take the bottom of this vellum piece and put it in a glue dot here. Kind of like right where there's like a V on there. That's hard to see. And I'm going to tuck that right about, it's going to go behind the white sentiment label. Okay. So right there. And then this one, which I think I'll do a little bit of glue. And I'll tell you what, I got something new. It came in the mail today. You guys want to see? I'm pretty excited. So I got this, and it's My Sweet Petunia, and it's a glue press. So it comes with an empty bottle, and I put this glue inside of it. Okay, and it comes with a glue bottle of whatever glue this is, but it comes with an empty bottle too. So you can put whatever glue you like to use in there. And then it has this stand right here. And you can supposedly take the top off like this. And it has like a precision tip on it. Okay, and you can leave your top here. And then inside here, it has like a silicone piece. And when you set your glue in here, it's supposed to, like, you don't have to ever put the cap on. So I hate putting the cap on glue. And I hate that you have to, like, you know, like if you don't keep your glue upside down, it never, like it always wants to pull down here, right? And we're like shaking it and trying to get it to come out. So I'm really hoping that this is good. Oh, Angelique says she has the glue press and she loves it. Yay. I'm glad you have it and you can vouch for it because I'm not sure. I've never done it before. So this is the first time I'm going to use it. Oh, look at, there's already a little bit of glue. So, I mean, you just leave it in here, Angelique, and it works fine. It doesn't jam up at all. And you don't have to worry about putting the cap on 8,000 times. Now, I put the bigger nozzle on, and I'm wondering if I need to do the more fine tip nozzle. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of liquid glue here. Like the glue is just like oozing out of it right now. I don't even have to pull the trigger. Put that one that way. And this one we might have to cut to fit around the dimensional. Oh, there we go. I got it in. Okay, so you get to be a little bit of a florist here and arrange your flowers. Okay, yes, Angelique, you have the smaller tip on there. Maybe that's my problem. I need to do the smaller tip. I'm going to put a little teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini dimensional on the back of the big butterfly here. And Patty, where did you get the glue press? It's sold out at a lot of places. I got it directly from My Sweet Petunia. It's not very old, so I think it's popular right now. I think a lot of people are trying to get their hands on it. And it was $35, which I didn't think was crazy for like a good glue thing. I have to grab my butterfly. Yes, Angelique says the My Sweet Petunia website. Yes, that's where I got it too. I got it directly from them. That's where I got my Misty too. It was right from them. Well, I do have a pink one. That I got my original Misty from My Sweet Petunia. My pink one is from scrapbook.com. All right, so I think I need to switch to the precision glue tip here a little bit. Okay, and then this little one I'm going to glue down over here. And then we need our little butterfly. And I'm going to put this little butterfly on the sentiment. So you might have a little butterfly or a slightly larger butterfly. There's two different kinds in that set. Okay, and then for Stella, you could Stella your DSP. I wouldn't Stella, I mean, you could try Stellaing the butterflies, just be quick about it. Otherwise you might smear the ink. Okay, but that's card number 1. Pretend I don't have a red smudge in here. Okay. All right. So I know it's non-traditional colors for lavender, but we needed a Valentine's Day card the day before Valentine's, right? Oh, and I'm not even wearing my Valentine's stuff, you guys. I have Valentine's earrings I was going to wear and my Valentine's sweater I was going to wear. I forgot. It's been a long day. Kids had sports after school and yeah, it's just been a long day. So there's been a lot going on. All right, hold on. I think my camera might be twisted there. Okay, we're going to save my favorite for last. So let's do this one. This one is the, thanks you guys. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Okay, so this uses a combination of annual catalog products and spring mini catalog products. Okay, so this embossing folder in the back, it's called the Layered Florals 3D Embossing Folder. That's in the Spring Mini catalog. And my tip for you, when you're going to emboss with a 3D embossing folder in particular, is to take your paper and take like a little spray bottle. Like, I'm trying to find mine. I don't know where I put it. But take like a little fine mist spray bottle and just lightly mist your paper. Put it in the embossing folder and then run it through. And what that does is it loosens up the fibers in the paper, and it really helps you get the best, most crisp image when you use a 3D embossing folder. So it allows those paper fibers to like open up and stretch, and it gives you the best embossed, like the most, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but there's just so much dimension to this paper. It's so pretty. Becky says, love this green card, so pretty. Yeah, I love the tone on tone. So, okay, and then these are die cut all from the Thoughtful Expressions dies. Marsha likes the glue pen too. Oh, Christina loves this one too. Yeah. The Thoughtful Expressions, which are mini catalog dies. And this is mini catalog ribbon. It's Pretty Peacock and gold something, metallic woven ribbon or something like that. And then these are actually, or this, there's, I don't know how many there are. 3 maybe? Or maybe I just did 1. They are from, I think, the Berry Cute suite from the fall mini or the winter mini, whatever catalog that one is. Okay, so pull out your card kit that is Lost Lagoon. Good boy, Milo. You're going to go take a nap over there? You sweet bear. And inside, you'll have your little piece of Pretty Peacock ribbon. You're going to have a combination of these, okay? So the punch, let me show you the punch. The punch will punch out a large leaf and a small leaf at one time, okay? So you will get a combination of either Pretty Peacock or Lost Lagoon shimmer leaves, 2 large and 2 small, okay? You might have a Lost Lagoon and a Pretty Peacock little, or vice versa, but you'll have some combination, okay? And then you're gonna have 3 little gems. They're all the same color. I call them little gems, but these are pretty big. And then now this is up to you. I gave you the 3 pieces here that you can stamp on. All right. I'm not going to stamp on them because my preference when I own the punch is to stamp on paper and then punch them out. So that's what I'm going to do here. But I gave you these in case you did want to try and stamp on them. They are photopolymer, so I think you could line them up with relative ease. So total personal preference. So then you're going to get these layering pieces. So this is Glorious Gingham, and you can pick which side you want facing up. Okay, I'll probably stick to this side because the die does have sort of a back and a front. But I think the pattern is so intricate on this that you could get away with flipping it upside down. And then you'll have a Lost Lagoon shimmer, one slightly smaller, and then the white one, slightly smaller. And then here you'll have your 3D embossed piece, and then your white inside. So always start by burnishing. And this is another top folding card. And I never know if these are called hot dog or hamburger. As a kid, I remember like the teacher would be like, okay, fold your cards hot dog style or fold them hamburger style, and I could never figure out what that meant. So I don't know what style card you call that, if it's hot dog or hamburger, but I just call it top folding. Okay, so in the sample, I stamped, there's 3 large leaves that can be punched out. So I stamped 1 of each, but one of them has this layering piece to it. So we're going to start with this one, and maybe it's easier to see like this. They look like little coffee beans to me. So This one I'm going to stamp. Now I think this is the outline and this is the inside. Okay, so we're gonna stamp this in, I think it's First Generation Lost Lagoon. Yeah, oops, I forgot to get my inks. I need Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock. So Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock for this card. Yeah, Vicky just calls it top fold too. Me too. Thanks, Angelique. Yeah, you know, I definitely wanted to work this annual catalogs set into my spring crafting for classes because I think it's so pretty. Just like I incorporated Plain in the Rain because it's one of my favorites. Okay. Oh, Christina says top fold for me too. Yeah, I know. I just never understand hot dog or hamburger. I don't know. Okay, so I believe that is correct with first strength. And then we're going to get this little piece that's like a filler here, right here. And, oh, you could say portrait and landscape. Yes, you sure could, Becky. That sounds very correct. I need a piece of scratch paper, or I guess I could just stamp off on the glass mat. So then we're going to do second strength to fill in these little insides. So I'm going to ink up with Lost Lagoon, stamp off once, and then line this up. Okay. Now we need to get another black. Now we need to do this one. Okay. This one here. These ones really look like coffee beans. Maybe I need some coffee. This is just going to be in full strength Lost Lagoon. And this one doesn't layer. At least I didn't layer it. Okay. And then the last one does the layering piece as well. And it's this one here, and it's just like the one that has a ton of vines in the little leaves. And that one, we're actually going to stamp this one in Pretty Peacock, and the inside in First Strength Lost Lagoon. So this outside is Pretty Peacock. And then we'll do First Strength Lost Lagoon for the little filler, which is this one. Okay, so there's all of our little leaf images. If I can get the camera to focus on them. Okay, aren't they cute? These are just, they're so coffee beans. They're little coffee beans. You could cut them out and make them coffee. All right, I'm going to clean this up quick before I put something in it that I don't want in it. Oh, now I stamped on my hand too. All right. Okay, I'm going to use my punch. Let me get this stuff out of the way. And I'm going to line these up. Okay, there's one. Angelique says, I have this set and haven't used it yet. Now I will. This is the first time I'm using it too, Angelique. I feel like sometimes we just need to be pushed, right, to use our stuff. Like, I feel like sometimes I buy it because it's cute, and then it just sits there and I don't use it. And then if I see somebody use it or sign up, you know, for a class and somebody uses it, then I'll use it. But it's really pretty, and I think you could do a lot with it. The font is really pretty on the sentiments. I'll show you here. All right, let's see what we did on the inside. I'll put sending hugs. Okay, let's stamp our inside. Let's do, so see, these fonts are so pretty. So Vicky says I cut them off to use as candle flames. That's a great, she cut these off to use as candle flames. Perfect. We can be creative. Okay, so I stamped thinking of you on the front here. I think you could also stamp hello. You could probably get thank you so much in there too. So I think I'm gonna do, I'll do sending hugs on the inside. And that will be in Lost Lagoon. And then I stamped this little guy, and I don't really know which part is supposed to be darker or if they're actually supposed to layer. But we're gonna try. So we're gonna do, I'm running out of blacks. We're gonna do this in Pretty Peacock and see what happens. So this is maybe where you want to watch and see what I do before you do it on your own card. Okay, so maybe I should stop there, but I'm going to experiment and see what happens. I'm going to do this other one on top of it and see if it looks good or bad. And then this in Lost Lagoon. I mean, they layer right on top of each other. I don't know. It's cute. They're probably not meant to go together, but they're cute. Okay, and then the last thing we're going to stamp is the front of the card. And we're going to stamp our sentiment on here, but we're going to do a two-tone sentiment. So let's do, I'm going to do Thinking of You. You guys had let my chamois dry up, and I was already late to class, so I didn't want to make you wait longer while I got my chamois wet. All right, where is it? Is it here? Thinking of You. So we're going to do Thinking in the top in Lost Lagoon and Of You in the bottom in Pretty Peacock. And we're not going to be overly picky about it. We're just going to ink up the top, Thinking, and flip it over and do Of You in Pretty Peacock. And then I'm just going to go back a little bit with Lost Lagoon. And I'm going to get it as straight as I can right in the center here. Vicky says, I made a 90 candle card for my mom's 90th birthday. Wow, happy birthday to your mom. That's great. All right, so then we have like a two-toned... Ah! Oh, do you think I dropped it in my ink? I did. You guys, today is just one of those days. Okay, we have a two-toned like ombre, Lost Lagoon on top and You on the bottom, and I got some Lost Lagoon on the side of my label. Or Pretty Peacock, whatever color that is. Okay, you could fix that. I could ink blend a little bit around the whole thing. I'm not going to, but that's what you could do. Or start over. Okay. You know, last night, I put the kids to bed and I was designing cards and nothing was working right. I was dropping everything. I mean, I had ink everywhere. I kind of do today too, but I had ink everywhere. Nothing was working. I wasn't happy with anything. It was just, it was one of those days that I actually just gave up and said, I'm going to bed. And I did. Do you guys have those days? Please tell me I'm not the only one. I wanted to be productive. I wanted to be creative. I wanted the creative juices to flow, and I couldn't. I just couldn't. Nothing was working. Ugh, so I gave up. And I made a mess. Oh, I made a mess. You guys should see. I just moved it all from right here in this area to out there. And I don't even want to look over there. It's so messy. So messy. Okay, this is going to get dimensionals. Dip all the edges. Yeah, I know I should do that, Vicki, shouldn't I? I should dip all the edges. You know, it's just ever so slightly. I think only someone like us would notice. I don't think anyone else would notice. This is going to get dimensionals. And yeah, so anyway, so then I wasn't home all day today. I had to work all day today. So I don't know how my crafty mojo would have fared today, but hopefully better than yesterday. Okay. Also on the back of this, we're going to pop this up. And so I'm going to pull back those two. Christina says, I definitely have those days. It just wasn't working. It was just a really bad, like it wasn't a bad day. It just wasn't a good day. Like nothing bad in particular happened. I needed the day to be done, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Angelique says she has those days too. Like I really wanted to craft. I really did. I was just like ready and excited, and it wasn't working. So, okay, so here's our card base. This is going to go on the front, and there's probably about an 1/8 inch margin all the way around. I don't think it has a top or a bottom, so I think you can do whatever. All right, let's see how this works. Ooh, that works really good. The trigger pulls for a really long time, too. Fancy. And it does not dry out. Like, there was no issue with that coming out of the glue bottle there. Okay, so there's our inside. All right. So, I think we're going to put this on the card and then assemble our floral. So I'm putting this in like, oh, it's probably about 1 inch from the bottom. Maybe 1.5 inches. And then centered left to right. Good excuse to take naps. Yeah, I should have taken a nap. I needed a nap. Oh, and I forgot to do the ribbon behind here. Okay, we have to do our ribbon behind here. I already put dimensionals on. So I guess I'm just putting my ribbon over my dimensionals. But you got to put your ribbon through. Okay. I agree, Christina. Yeah. I should have taken a nap. I probably would have felt great after that. Okay, so this is going to say, thinking of you. And now that's going to take forever to dry because I just put glue on glimmer paper, but you know. Okay, now we're going to arrange. We get to play florist again with all these little pieces. And let's see. I'm going to put this one on the top. Stay. And I'm going to do this one on the top and this one on the top. And at the bottom, I'm going to do these. So I'm going to put some glue on the base of these little leaves and tuck them under. Now we might have to cut some of the ends off to get them to fit under, whoops, properly. Okay, and then the glimmer one. Have you guys seen the really pretty sparkle paper that's coming out as a new online exclusive in March? It's so pretty. And there's white. I love white glimmer paper or white sparkle paper. It's my favorite. Do you remember a couple years ago they had it was in like the winter mini, and it was like fuzzy, like velvet white. I feel like it maybe came out with the gnome suite, but I can't remember. That was too many years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. But remember the white velvet paper? It was so pretty. I'm just holding this here so it tries to stay. The glue wants to move on the shimmer paper. Okay. All right, and then I'll glue these ones in the top. I'm gonna have to put something heavy on here. Okay. And then this one. And then this little guy. Okay. All right. Okay. Angelique says, yes, I got that glimmer paper. The Berry Burst and Old Olive are so pretty. They really are. You never think that Old Olive in glimmer paper would be pretty, but it is. It's so pretty. I can't wait to use it. I'm like thinking it could be some grass, or it could be some like greenery. I don't know. I'm very excited to use it though. Okay, I'm going to add these 3, and I'm going to kind of hide them behind the elements here. So they're kind of going to peek out. And I think I'll put one right here. Okay. Now, Stella, you could Stella the background. You could Stella the Glorious Gingham DSP. I don't think it needs Stella because it's already so sparkly and pretty. And okay, so that is card number 2. Really pretty. All right, let's do my favorite now. I'll set this one aside. Thanks, Vicki. Let me clean up some of these stamps and put these away. And then we're going to do Trusty Tools. And Trusty Tools comes with, there's so many dies, and they're really fun. And the dies cut out the DSP. So that's fun. So, did you guys see there's new celebration items? They added the new set of like the color refresh markers, the Stampin' Write markers, the water-based ones. Those are on there. And they added some DSP, the Kiddin' Around, and the Delightfully Eclectic, which I can't believe that's a celebration item. They must, maybe they have a lot of it. I don't know, but there's so much paper in there. So much. You get 4 sheets of each kind, and it's a ton. So Delightfully Eclectic is a good one. Hi, Pam. Becky says gorgeous, thank you. Hi, Pamela. What else did they add for celebration? They added a couple stamp sets. There's one with like it's like a dad stamp set. I'm missing a stamp. Here it is. What else did they add? I don't know if they added any more embellishments or ribbon. Okay. All right, guys, on to the last. Oh, you know what? We forgot to add on our first card. Did we forget to add the bow? Where's the card? We did. We forgot to add the bow. This pretty double bow. Pull your card back out. Let's add our bow. Can't forget the bow. So this is a real red bow, and it comes in a combo pack. Real red and garden green. So I'm going to put the bow right where we put all the bases of those leaves and whatnot. There we go. All right, now card number 1 is finished. Okay. Card number 2. Oh, Pamela says the layered leaves stamp set is another set on Celebration. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't see that one. Oh, the Dragonfly Punch, says Vicky. Yep. Is the Bottled Punch on there too? Maybe not. Okay, this is our last card, guys. It's the Trusty Tools. And, let's see. What colors do we need? We need Crushed Curry, Lost Lagoon again. That is Gray Granite. That's Poppy Parade. What else did I say? Crushed Curry. So Lost Lagoon, Gray Granite, Crushed Curry, and Poppy Parade. Oh, and Copper Clay. I can proudly say this is the first time I have used Copper Clay. Either the cardstock or the ink. I haven't used either one until I made these cards. So, oh, Marcia says, I'm loving that card kit. Good. Okay. Oh, speaking of kits, I think they might have put some other kits, onto the Celebration maybe. Was that some of the things that they added? Okay, so pull out your card that has the Crushed Curry card base. And now this one is Landscaped Top Fold. Okay. So you will have a Crushed Curry Landscape Top Fold card. You're going to have a piece of this burlap ribbon, and I was looking today. I don't think that you can buy this anymore. It came in a 2-pack. It was Copper Clay, like shiny, thin ribbon. Not copper clay, just copper. Copper ribbon. And then it came with this also. And I don't... Somebody can either correct me if I'm wrong or look it up, but I didn't see it. So, you'll have a piece to go across the card front here. You're going to have a white deckled rectangle. So this is cut with one of the smaller deckled rectangles. You're going to have 3 festive pearls. I think they're Lost Lagoon. They're all one size. From Silver and Lost Lagoon, you're going to have a hammer. Really cute little hammer. We're going to glue that together. And then from Poppy Parade and Gray Granite, we have a paintbrush. Okay, we'll glue that together. Now this is Copper Clay, and this is a medium-sized deckled rectangle. And then it's die cut using this die right here. So, I think it's meant to be like a pegboard to hang your tools on. So you'll have to poke out some of those insides that get stuck in there. They don't all poke out, but these are really cute. There's a drill here. I didn't do the drill. We did the paintbrush and the hammer, but you could do a wrench or a pencil, and you can do like a toolbox too. So, and the stamps are really cute. They're like two-tone, like layering, like the handle. You can stamp in a different color, and you can even do a little bit of paint on the paintbrush. It's just really cute. And then like the pencil can be two-toned. So really cute set. I don't have too many manly sets to make manly cards. Sorry, I'm going to poke out all my little pieces that hung on. Yeah, I don't have too many sets to make manly cards. I've got Gone Fishing with the tackle box, which is adorable, by the way. Maybe I should figure out how to put that one in a class too, because I just love it. Or maybe it'll carry over to next year. And then I can make a card with it in the summer or something. So, okay, you're going to have 2 pieces of DSP. So it's from the same Trusty Tools DSP pack, 2 separate pieces. And I really like that color too, or that pattern. That's not what I used on the card at all, but man, I really like it. It's like sketch paper. Becky says, I have maybe 2 Manly stamp sets. I know, I just don't have that many. I also have He's All That, which is really cute. It's like a sort of like a camping. It's not really camping. I don't know how else to describe it though. But that's cute too. But other than that, I don't have Manly sets really. You're going to have a Lost Lagoon card front mat and then your white inside. So let's do our stamping. So on this, we're going to do a 2-toned stamping. So I'm going to stamp Dad and Happy Father's Day. So Dad, I'm going to stamp in Lost Lagoon. And then Happy Father's Day. And that's going to be in gray granite. And then on the inside, I think I did You're the Most Awesome in copper clay. You're the most awesome. Okay. All right. So, Lost Lagoon Dad. Becky says, I have the golf set from a few years ago and the motorcycle set. Yeah, the motorcycle set, was it from last year? The something ride. The golf set. I never got the golf set. Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah, that's a good one too. I kind of wish I had that one. I feel like I have a baseball one. It has like, the dies are really cute. It's got like baseball banners and then the dies are really cute. You can punch out like tickets or something. I don't know. I should pull that one out because it's, I love that you can punch out the tickets. Like you wouldn't need to use the tickets with the set. You could use the tickets for anything. You can make like a cute circus card. You could use Little Dreamers with the lion and the elephant. Oh, and then the monkey from Little Monkey. Man, I might have to make that card. Okay. And then Happy Father's Day in gray granite. Oh, or you could use Jungle Pals too. Make a circus card. All right, Happy Father's Day. Okay, isn't that cute? So you could use your Misty to stamp the Dad stamp. So you could stamp it more than once. But I kind of like that it doesn't stamp all the way. Like it kind of is like a rustic dad card, right? Oh, look at that. I have 2 deckled rectangles. Well, I hope you all have your deckled rectangle. Let me know if you don't have your deckled rectangle in your kit and I'll mail it to you, okay? Vicky says, Celebration, beside me stamp set, botanical, beside me stamp set, botanical layers. Oh yeah, but botanical layers looks like layering leaves. The 2 kits, the robots. Oh yeah, the kid one, the robots. And the Love the Memory, Just Kidding DSP, Memories and More. Oh yeah, the Pretty Memories and More. With that like teal. Oh, it's so pretty. Stripes and Splatters, embossing folders. Oh, that's right. Yeah, those aren't anywhere else. You can't get those anywhere else. I don't have those ones yet. Okay, well now we need our inside and copper clay. And that's where we're going to stamp You're the Most Awesome. All right, this color is really pretty. I feel like I should have used it around Christmas time and like did some Christmas cookies or something with it. Like, it's a really pretty color. It's very, like, rich. Very rich, and we need our nuts and bolts here. It's just a very, like, rich color. And these are in gray. I'm going to put those around here. It's the botanical layers, not the layering leaves. Yeah. Yeah, it's really pretty. And then we're going to stamp the measuring tape And we're going to do the outline in gray granite here, and then the inside in crushed curry. So we'll do gray granite outline. Oh, you guys, I got copper clay on it again. What is it with me today? That's the second card I've done that to. I'm going to try to cover it up. Oh, what is it with me? Today is shaping up to be like yesterday, you guys. All right, and then crushed curry for this little inside layering piece here. Okay, and that's gonna go, I'm not exactly gonna line this up perfect, but I'm gonna try. All right, isn't that adorable? Isn't that cute? It's so cute. I have to make more cards with this. I've seen some people make some super, super cute cards. All right, let's glue, guys. Use my glue gun. Oh, the glue, when you pull the trigger, it just comes out so nice, and not having to put the lid on. Man, I never thought I'd be so excited about glue. Okay, so there's the inside. Pretend I didn't get ink all over it. All right, now let's glue these down. So I'm going to take the Lost Lagoon card mat and the DSP. The smaller piece is going to go on the bottom. And I'm going to line it up on the bottom, the left, and the right. I'm not going to worry about the top. And then I'm going to take this piece. Now, I don't know that it has a top or a bottom. I don't know that it is directional. Okay. And that I'm going to line up at the top, the left, and the right. And they might touch in the center or overlap slightly. Pamela says, by any chance, do you have a sand eraser? It takes away those small ink oops. Yeah, I do. Let me find it. Let me see if I can get it off. This is what she's talking about. It's called a sand eraser. It's such a dark color. I might be able to get it off. It's pretty. It's pretty good. It's still on there a little, but that's pretty good, huh? Should I try on the other card? Where did I get it? It was on this one, wasn't it? This is bright red. I don't know that I'm going to get that off. I mean, it looks a little better. That copper clay came off great. The red doesn't want to come off so well. But yes, you're right. A sand eraser is our friend. Okay, now that we got this glued down, we're going to make a tear and tape sandwich. So what I do is I'm going to take 2 pieces and put them on my hand. And then I'm going to take 2 pieces and put them on the back side right where this seam is. Okay, so right there. And then one more right there. And then I need my take your pick tool. And we're going to press our ribbon into the tear and tape and then make a sandwich with more tear and tape. So I'm going to line this up over the seam and get it where I like it. I kind of want to be able to see a lot of that measuring tape DSP. So I'm going to put mine about there. So now the tear and tape has caught that, and we're going to make a sandwich to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Okay. And then I'm going to peel the backers off. I did not get a long enough piece of tear and tape. Let's see if I can get this pressed down. I got it, but I need a longer piece of tear and tape. Let's try again. Much better. All right, now our ribbon is attached and it's not going to go anywhere. And then this can be glued to the card front. Okay, now you got to be kind of careful when you put these on because we expose that tear and tape, and the tear and tape isn't going to move around very much. So, you know, the liquid glue normally gives us some wiggle room, but that tear and tape does not. Okay, we're going to add this to the card front, and we have to use glue because there's too many holes for it to have dimensionals behind it. So unless we added it to a piece of paper and then added it with dimensionals, we just have to use glue behind it. So this is going to go pretty much centered left to right, and I'm going to put it so it's right above the edge of my ribbon here. Okay. I'm going to hold that down a minute. Okay. I'm going to pop up this with dimensionals. And then all we have to do is make our little tools and add them to the card, and we're done. This one doesn't get any more ribbon. And the embellishments are manly embellishments. So this is going to go slightly hanging off the edge of the copper clay piece, centered top to bottom. But I have it hanging off the side. Becky says, really like this card. I know, it's my favorite too. I really like it too. Okay, let's do a little bit of ink blending. So this is our little paintbrush, and we're going to take our gray granite ink and take a gray blending brush. I have one I use for black, and she said, love them all though. Yeah, this class that we do, it's my favorite class of the whole month. It usually takes the longest because it's 3 different cards with 3 different stamp sets and 3 completely different techniques. But I think that's why I love it. Okay, so we're just getting a little bit of paint on the end of our paintbrush here. Not much. Okay, so you see the difference? Okay, and that's just tone on tone. Wipe up my mat a little bit. So then let's glue these together. Oh, you guys, have I mentioned that I lost my silicone mat? I found it. It was jammed in between, like, you know how the grid paper, the sheets that tear away, it was stuck inside that. And I haven't been using my grid paper because instead I've been using just the glass mat, and so I haven't been using the grid paper. Well, that's where it was. That's where it was hiding. So I may have already ordered another one. So now I'll have 2, but I think they're like $6, so it's probably okay. Oh, you guys are saying such nice things about these cards. You're so nice. Let's do a baby dimensional on here too, up on the handle. I'm gonna do it up here. And then let's put our cute little hammer together. It's just so stinking cute. So my husband has a hammer collection. He really likes to collect hammers. So every year for his birthday, the kids go pick out like a new hammer from Menards or Home Depot or whatever. And I'm sure he has way more hammers than he has things to do with them. But I mean, I can't complain. I have way more craft supplies than I have to do, but it's just kind of funny. Like, let's go buy Daddy another hammer. Like, okay, sure, why not? Oh, Pamela says, I have 2 silicone mats too. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can't have too many, really. This one's filthy. I need to clean it. I just found it today. I was trying to put stuff away, and I gave up on cleaning, and but that's when I found this. Okay, so I'm going to add these up the handle. Vicky says she has 2 too. Yeah, I mean, what don't we have 2 of, really? I have 2 take your pick tools, but I have them set up differently. Like, this take your pick tool, I have the putty end on this one, and then this pokey end, which I think the pokey end also has a paddle. I use it occasionally, but usually not. Usually just the pokey. But then on my other take your pick tool, I have the scoring thing, which you can also flip to be a big scorer. And then I use this on my scoring board. And then on this end, I've got the die brush, which I almost never use this. It doesn't work the greatest, but when you need it, you need it. So yeah, so I have 2, but I don't feel like I have 2 because they're set up differently, right? So yeah, I don't know. And you know, one thing that I wish Stampin' Up! Would come out with is big scissors. They have the little ones, which I love. They cut all the way to the tip of the scissors, which is amazing. That's what's so hard to find in other scissors. But I wish they had big ones too. All right, let's put the hammer like this, and the paintbrush like this. Okay. And now we need our little pearls. Oh, I wonder if I can use this. Yes. So I'm going to kind of hide the pearls over here. I don't want them to be super noticeable since it is a manly card. But we still need pearls. Or something. Some sort of embellishment. Now you could Stella on here too, if you wanted. I'm gonna hide it here. Okay. You could Stella on here too, but I'm not gonna Stella. All right, so that is card number 3. That's it tonight, guys. It's only 9:30. We did really good. We did really good. Okay, so here's card number 2. Pamela says, yes, I have the old ribbon scissor we used to have. I really wish they'd bring them back. I just don't think the small scissors work as well. You know, they work fine for little things, but we really need a big pair of scissors, a good pair of like non-stick scissors. I didn't know that that Stampin' Up! Used to carry them, but you know what I also wish they would bring back is that little paper trimmer. It's a little guillotine paper trimmer, and it's like a little portable. I need it really badly. So I really would like them to bring it back. So, okay, so here's card 1. Here is card 2. I'm trying to get them all in frame. Okay, card 2, layering leaves. Card 1 was painted lavender, and card 3 was trusty tools. So let me know which one is your favorite. Vicky loves the tools. Me too. I think that's my favorite. Okay, what do we have coming up, guys? I'm a bit behind. Tomorrow I should have clue number 1 out for Let's Craft with Clues Mystery Card Night, which is Saturday. So I should have clue number 1 out tomorrow. So sign up for my emails on my website if you would like to be notified of what the clues are. Angelique wants the trimmer too. Yeah, I know. Whenever Christine pulls it out and uses it, I'm like, you know, you can just let me know. Oh, my camera's gonna die. You can just let me know when you're done with that, and I'll take it. I'll take it off your hands. For sure. I have several pair of the small scissors all over my house in different areas. Yeah. All right. Well, my overhead camera's gonna die, but I think that's okay because we're almost done. Becky says, love them all, but like the tone on tone. So Becky likes the layering leaves one. Yeah, I really wish they would come back with that little paper trimmer. Oh, that's what I was saying. Let's Craft with Clues Mystery Night. So if you want... Oh, Vicky says the green is her favorite card. And Patricia Taylor says card number 1. They're also pretty tonight, guys. I really like them, too. If you want to be notified of card number 1, it goes out via email. And it goes out to the people who are subscribed to my email list. So if you're not subscribed here on YouTube, I would love it if you'd hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. And then if you want to receive emails about upcoming classes and things like clues for Mystery Card Night, which is called Let's Craft with Clues, I do that once a month. You want to go to my website. It's browndogcraftcompany.com. Okay. And you might have to toggle over to one of the other tabs from the main page. I can't remember if it's on the main page or not, but you can sign up to be notified via email. And then I send out, usually when I have a new class, I'll send that out. Or if I have clues for Let's Craft with Clue Night, I'll send that out. So how Let's Craft with Clues works is I send out clue number 1. And basically it tells you what you need to prep. What cardstock, not like colors, but like how many pieces of cardstock and what sizes you should cut them to. And then pattern paper and what type of stamp set you should use. And then that's your homework for class if you want to participate. And then when we come together during class, we put together the rest of the clues together. So we'll all have a finished card in the end, but they'll look different because we're using different stamp sets, right? So, and then you can post a photo of your finished card. Usually like about a week later, I will go through and I'll pick a winner to win a prize. And let's see, the person who won, was it Patricia? Was it you? Patricia Taylor. And she picked, which stamp set did you pick? I can't remember which one you picked. Did you pick Heartfelt Hellos? Oh, Patty says, love them all, but choose number 1 because it's pink. Patricia Taylor says card number 1 too. Marcia says love the cards. Jennifer says all cards are great. I was missing the white layered die cut for the Thinking of You card. Oh, you were missing this one? Okay. I'll mail it to you, Jennifer. Let me make a note. Jennifer. White. Thoughtful expressions label. Okay. I'll get it out in the mail to you tomorrow, okay? I love mystery card class. Me too. They're fun. Last month we made a fun fold, and it was like a forward, backward fun fold. I don't know. It opened kind of fun. And I used the ice cream swirl. Angelique, I know you used the hot air balloon. Yeah, it was really cute. People used really cute. I think somebody used the penguin. So, all right. That's what I have for you guys today. Yes, Patricia Taylor. Yeah, you picked Heartfelt Hellos. So, okay, guys. Jennifer, I'll get that out to you in the mail tomorrow. I'll cut it tonight here before I'm done so I don't forget, and I'll put it in an envelope for you. All right, you guys want to see Milo? He's here. He's right by my feet, sleeping. Let me get him. Hey, Milo Bear. Hey, Sleepy Buns. Do you want a snack? Do you want a snack? He woke up to snack. He's like, oh, did you say snack, Mama? Yes, I did. I said snack. I did. Do you want a snack? Huh? They want to see you. They want to see you. Oh, she says, use that heartfelt hello on my hexagon card kit. I'm glad you got to use it already. All right, there's Milo. Oh, you guys see the mess over there? Over there. Hi, Milo. Oh, they say hello. All right, come on up, Bubby. Your ear is all flappy. Oh, good boy. Do you want a snack? Do you? Come on up. Oh, what a good boy you are. Yes. What a good boy. Come on up. Oh, yes. Good boy. Good boy. Who's a good bear? You want 2 more? Come on. 2 more. Come on, up. All right. Good boy. That's all. All right. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? All right, guys. So I have a new schedule out on my website. I took out January. So now the class calendar just has February, March, April, and then I put the dates out there for May. So I think I maybe picked a couple stamp sets, but they're super preliminary, and I might change the stamp sets that we're using for May once we know what's in the new annual catalog. So, but the dates are out there. So if you wanted to take a look at what the dates were, I think there's one week we're not doing a Tuesday. So normally I do class every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central, right here on YouTube. But there's one of those days I think is not on a Tuesday, and I can't remember why, but let's see. Everyone says hello, Milo. Oh yes, so Nancy, I don't know that you've seen Milo, or maybe you have on replay, but he always makes a cameo at the end here. He's the brown dog of Brown Dog Craft Company, and he's always right here. So he's my first baby. He's almost 12, so I had him before I even had kids, so he's definitely my baby. So, all right, guys. Well, if you have any questions, I think you know how to get a hold of me, and we'll be back. So watch for an email tomorrow for clue number 1 for Let's Craft with Clues, Mystery Card Night, and then I'll be live on Saturday. I don't think I have it scheduled yet, but I will schedule it. So we'll be live on Saturday for class. I think it's usually about an hour. It's just one card, so it's not as challenging as making 3 or 4 cards in a class. So, and I don't really want to give it away on what set I'm gonna use, so I don't think I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you I'm gonna use a stamp and die set from the Spring Mini catalog. Okay, that's as much as I'll give you for a hint. Thanks, Pamela. You too. Okay, so that's as much as I'll give you for a hint, but you probably could have guessed that anyway. So it's gonna be a fun card. So last month it was super simple. I wanted to keep it simple because it was the first month, and I didn't know how I'd do. I didn't know how it was all gonna play out. So this month I'm gonna up it a little bit, and still super doable. Everyone will be able to make the card 100%, but I'm gonna make it a little bit more intricate. So, okay. Thanks, Patty. I'm glad you guys could come and join me tonight. If you're watching on replay, leave me a comment down in the replay. I love to hear from you guys, even if you can't watch live. So if you want card kits, I have card kits available. I did a big drop at the post office today, and I'll probably do another drop at the post office on Friday or maybe Saturday. So let me know if you want any card kits. Marsha, if you're still watching, email me, or maybe you already emailed me. And we can get you signed up for whatever class it was that you're interested in. So, okay, guys, today is Tuesday, so have a great Wednesday. I'll see you in like 5 days. And you're teasing us. Yeah, I am teasing you. And I'll see you in like 5 days. And, Becky says, how do we get your card classes? Okay, Becky, let me know what card classes you want. So go out to my website. It's browndogcraftcompany.com, and you can download a copy of my class calendar. Okay, there are images of the cards for February class, February and before class out on my website also, so you can see what the cards look like that we made. And you can also watch the showcase for each month, and that will show you the cards for the classes that are upcoming for the following month. So, but if there's something you saw or something you're interested in, let me know, and I'd be happy to send you a photo of the cards too. So go out and download a copy of my class calendar for 2024, and all the classes have the cost listed right there on them. So they range from $22 to $45 or $55 if you don't do the monthly subscription price. Okay, so then just shoot me an email and let me know what you're interested in taking, and we can arrange payment. Okay, so yeah, but let me know if you have questions. My cell phone is on my schedule too, so if you want to text me or call me, I can help you too. Okay. So, all right, well, the verdict is still out on the glue press. I'll let you know if I love it or not. So far, I like it. I think it works pretty good. I think I might switch to the precision tip that's on the other bottle. So we'll see how that works. Maybe then the glue won't like ooze out so much, but yeah. Okay. All right. Well, if there's no more questions, I will go. If you do ask a question and you feel like I'm ignoring you, I'm not. You guys are like 20 seconds behind me. So if you ask a question and I miss it, either shoot me an email if you have a question, or ask me next time we're live, and I'll try to answer your question then. So, okay. All right. Well, thank you. It was fun spending the night with you, and I hope you all have a great rest of the week. Watch for Let's Craft with Clues mystery card. Clue number 1 coming within a day or so. I still have to work out the details, but it's coming. And I'll see you all on Sunday. Okay? All right. Thanks, guys. It was fun. See you later. Milo says bye. Bye, guys.